Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture 188 in the Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Simulator. Cheers! I'm having Åbro Export Premium Lageröl. Completely decent. Actually pretty good. Yes, we have some logistics to fine-tune. Don't we always? Yes. This time around, wood is what we're going to fix up a bit. So I have two distribution offices here. This wood is a bit of a mess, and you have to replant forests and so on. And sometimes I forget, and we get interruptions into the production chain. Here we have wood storage, and we have a train distribution office here that goes to the border and buys wood and puts it here if this drops below something. If this drops below 50%, yes. So, as it is currently, the various things that requires wood, sawmill and chemical factories and so on, they take it from the various wood cutting posts that we have. So I think that we're going to change this around a little bit and instead have this one to bring in wood from the wood cutting posts and then have the other distribution office to hand it out to the one, bring it into here, that is, to this place, and then have the other one take it out again. Now, to do this, we need a few wood carriers, and just a matter of finding them, really. We could do a list of vehicles and buildings, a list of... Don't we have like... Isn't wood carrier its own thing? Doesn't appear to be. Or I don't have one, but I'm pretty damn sure I do. Then it would be an open hull. Yes, Scania wood carrier. You're at the sawmill currently. You're going back and forth between a wood cutting post and the sawmill. You're a good candidate for this. You go there instead and work, and we here have two here. We might even have a third one here actually at this distribution office. No, we only have two. Okay. You're also going to work here now. There you go. And let's see, we have a wood cutting post somewhere around here. There's a wood cutting post. I can see. There it is. Do you have a related vehicle? Yes, you do. You're going to the sawmill. That's what you do. You're also going to work at this distribution office instead. There you go. Now you don't have any. You have distribution offices associated with you, but you don't have anything else. Very good. Maybe we should clean up those distribution offices. They might be doing things that this is trying to replicate. Well, quite likely. Where did it go again? Here. What does this do? For example, this gets it fuel, so that we keep. What does this do then? Wood cutting post. It loads wood and it unloads that at the somewhere. I'm not certain that it actually does unload the wood anywhere. It would be this. Yeah, it's this one. I don't think it's quite required. And what do you do? This Rasaoebes wood cutting post. What is your association with it? You load things. No. Rasaoebes wood cutting post. You load things. but you don't seem to have a wood carrier, so you can't really... You can't do that anymore. No, you used to do this. That's right. Good, and we remove that. And we remove this one too. People's Petroleum Prefecture wood cutting post, although that one we want to take care of. This is not confusing in the slightest. It's very straightforward what I'm trying to accomplish here. Or it will be. And then we have more wood cutting posts. We have one over at the Electro Complex, which I can always find at an instant. Here it is. You don't have an associated vehicle, but you do have a distribution office that loads things here, I would think. Utopia wood cutting post, indeed. Don't do anything there. And neither really. I think it also, yes, it unloads to here. Utopia open storage small. We don't need you to. We don't need you to do that, you know. That's just to find it in the list here, which is not long. Utopia open storage small. Remove. That is removed. Very good. Okay. And then there is one more wood cutting post. And that is the one by the television station. That isn't very good, since there isn't a whole lot of land available for the forest, really. No, there is no amount of trees in the forest. But anyway, you do have a related vehicle. This one. And you don't do this. Oh, you come here instead. There you go. Wood in. 2 wood cutting posts. There should be another one. This one. Right. Yes, this one. Okay. Wood in. We assign this place. Small distribution office. No, wood cutting post. Load. And at the People's Petroleum Prefecture, wood cutting post. Load. And at the Utopia, wood cutting post. Load, not unload. Load, load, load. Yes, and where you unload is here. Oop. Unload. And keep it fully topped up if you can. That's a rule of thumb. Okay, that's good. We're now getting, should now be getting wood from our local resources into the storage place. Now it's only a matter of distributing it out too. See, there are trees around here, but it doesn't want to cut them down for some reason. Now, if there's something wrong with these trees, we can remove them and plant new ones. No problem. It seems there are only some trees it likes or something. No. The town has grown a bit. That is why we have a wood cutting post in what could sort of be considered a rather central location. Yes. Okay. Now, who wants wood? That would be the chemical plants and sawmill. Oh, we need to buy vehicles for this as well. If we have Scanias bringing in the wood, I suppose we do Volvos to distribute it out then. For some sort of balance here. Yeah, but the Scania is so much better than the Volvo, you know. I have it on good authority. Very good authority. or very, what do you call it? Stubborn authority. That Scania is very much superior to Volvo. Felled tree capacity. Yes, that and there isn't. They don't have a Volvo. Doesn't make one. Should we do a Mary? No. Then we'll go Scanias here too, which for some reason are available to buy for rubles. And we do the 40-meter one. The 40-meter one, the 24-meter one, and the 40-ton one. Yes, that's what we do. What's the difference? There you go. And you load wood there, and you get it. You put it like in a lot of places. You put it. Oh, it's a bit messy here. Here you put it. Unload. And keep them like reasonably topped up, like thereabouts. And you deliver it to the electro complex, which I'll find momentarily. There we have that one. Unload. And you bring it to the chemical factory. This one. How much wood storage do you have internally? 120 tons. Yeah. Okay. I think that it'll work itself out. Now then, when this empties out, and if I have forgotten to replant the forest, we'll import wood, and unless... Yeah, and if I have remembered to replant the forest, we'll use our own. Should plant a few trees then. Can't have enough trees, apparently. Pine, but there seems to be a lot of trees here. That's what we plant more. Yes, there we go. Wood all around. Okay. That should be the wood taken care of in a now very good fashion. Okay. Next logistical challenge that might not be working quite as it's supposed to is this thing. It is working, but it's not working. I have this set thusly with priorities here on the pump, so only low should go into here, but when a train is in here, I think it sort of sucks the resource through, and it doesn't really care about this. You see, I don't think so. So, what I had in mind was putting a one of these train loading and unloading things. Preferably where there is electricity. We can put it down here. Oh, we need to sneak a road through here, which is not going to be completely straightforward, since there are, for some reason, overground pipes not at ground level. Okay, it's not going to be an issue whatsoever then. Oh. There you go, and a pipe. From here into there. Because then the pump will pump with low priority into this, and the train will have to suck it out of here, and it should maybe not affect the flow of resources here. I also have this pipe, which may not be necessary, but there it is. Okay, see if we can assign that. We could assign that. Very good. Oh, we need a bit of rail track too. this, if you do an overground view, it's going to be easier. Did that ought to do it. Place down a few semaphores. Yes, that way around. And we now need to get train, rail, construction office involved all the way out here to do this. That one and that one. Okay. Yes, okay. Yeah, you've already begun on the road. It's you're almost even done with the road. Very good. So we should be able to begin on this soon enough. Like very soon enough, especially if we hit this button. Then there is even more logistics to take care of. I'll try and go over it quickly here. Just want to assign this as soon as the road is finished. There we go. And trains will later then be sent in here rather than in there. Right, and we did put the pipe in, right? Yes, we did put the pipe in, and it is assigned to be built. Very good. Since that is a passive connection, the train will have to suck the resource out of here. It doesn't matter that much, but what is happening, what I think, what I'm postulating is happening, is that it takes a little bit of oil away from the main pipeline and puts it on the train instead. Not that there is anything really wrong with that, but still, it's not how I intended it to work. And we have this place, which is a bit messy, but it is now working as intended. So we put oil into here from the trains. Yes, it gets pumped into this one. From here, it gets pumped via this one. The low priority one goes straight down to the harbor, and the high priority one goes into this one, which in turn has two outputs. The high goes to this oil refinery, and the other one goes to the other oil refinery, and this now keeps these fully filled with oil under all circumstances. And one more thing that I'd like actually one more of these down here. Since right now there isn't a plausible or workable way for us to take oil, raw petroleum out on the rail and sell it to the foreigners. So, I think I'm going to intersect the pipeline going down to the harbor here. These are being loaded at quite a rate. We now have two huge tankers taking care of the raw petroleum that we can't process in the oil refinery. Could maybe have a third oil refinery at this rate. Maybe. Something like that might allow us to do this, and we do liquids storage with a loader. Yes, but that's the wrong way around. That's how you want it. So the input for the oil is this way, and the output is towards the harbor. Underground, right? Which one is it now that goes? This one is it that goes? I have been What type is this? Of pumping station? It's an adding pumping station. And it's not going to help. No, we remove this pipe and put that in. And we also do this. There. No, we remove that again. Actually, make sure to dig it down a bit. There you go. That's that, and a road connection for that one as well, so they can get to it. Oh. I think we can try and do it on the outside here, maybe. Too steep of a descent. Yeah, come on here, smoothing tool. Help me out and do your thing. Yes, for once it is actually working and doing what it is supposed to be doing. There you go. Assign that too. To be built, and we of course need rail for this too. Oh yes indeed we do, and it's going to be all the way from out here. So to do that we need to remove a little bit of semaphores, these. Just momentarily though. There you go. Now we put this back in. There, 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 and there. And get the rail construction office working on this. That's right there. That and that. Yes. That should be good, as long as we have enough length here, but I think it's fine. Just for safe measure, we'll do a little measurement. $488 meters. Plenty. Okay. Yes, and we have all the pipes plugged in and everything. So when this is built, we might get even slightly more optimized flow of the petroleum through here. Because the idea is we're supplying the oil refineries perfectly, incredibly well, in fact. I mean, a third oil refinery would be pretty nice. 3 of them. Maybe it could be in the cards, who knows, but this makes sense. We have a storage for raw petroleum for export down here, right? So whatever doesn't get used up by any of the oil refineries will eventually make its way into this one, and from there it will be pumped to the harbor and the ships standing around here. And whenever the ships are out, you can send a train instead to take care of what is building up here. Yes, that's the gist of it, and that's the idea. Was there anything else that I had on the mind today? It was to do the wood. I have done the wood. Well, it was to use to do a new oil depot down by the harbor. I have done. And it was also to fix up this bit. Yes, I think that we'll see each other when the snow has melted and maybe this is finished so that we can redo this train line to go into here instead and see if that works even better than it is currently working. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you sincerely so very much for watching installment 188 of the People's Proletarian Petroleum Prefecture. Good night.